Another day, another book review. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I am excited to share my thoughts on A Court of Frost and Starlight by Sarah J. Maas. This book is part of the A Court of Thorns and Roses series and is a novella that takes place after the events of the third book. I cannot wait to dive into this review, so let's get started. A Court of Frost and Starlight follows the lives of Fire and her friends after the war with Hyben. The book shows us how each character is dealing with the aftermath of the war and how they are trying to move on with their lives. We get to see the inner workings of their relationships, their fears, and their hopes for the future. The characters in this book are so well developed, and it was great to see more of them. Fire, the main character, is dealing with the guilt of what she had to do to win the war. She is also struggling with her new role as High Lady of the Night Court. I loved seeing her vulnerable side, and how she was able to lean on her friends for support. Rysand, Fire's mate, is still as swoon-worthy as ever. He is dealing with his own issues, but is always there for Fire and their friends. I enjoyed seeing more of his relationship with Fire, and how they work together to overcome their problems. The other characters, such as Cassian, Nestor, and more, are also given more depth in this novella. We get to see their fears, their hopes, and their struggles. I loved how their relationships with each other were explored, and how they were there for each other during tough times. Sarah J. Maas has a beautiful writing style that is so easy to get lost in. Her descriptions of the world and the characters are so vivid that I felt like I was right there with them. The pacing of the book was also great, as it allowed for each character's story to be explored fully. Overall, I loved A Court of Frost and Starlight. It was great to see more of the characters I had grown to love from the previous books in the series. The writing was beautiful, and the plot was well paced. I highly recommend this book to fans of the A Court of Thorns and Roses series. If you haven't read the series yet, I suggest starting from the beginning and working your way up to this novella. That's it for my review of A Court of Frost and Starlight by Sarah J. Maas. Let me know your thoughts on this book in the comments below. And, as always, don't forget to like and subscribe for more book reviews and content.